Hi all. Decent amount of stuff going on this turn, but I'm going to be fairly quick as I've got other stuff on my mind. A couple of big battles mainly. So my partner gave me some stuff, and then first big battle. This wasn't a big battle. This was just me trying to raid with literally 2 units. It didn't go well. Karnak, uh, Arcania attempted to liberate with their disciple. So I'm shooting, I turn on the fire arrows. Then I fly to the back, and this guy has a holy brand, which just lights the fuck out of this guy. 45 damage with the first hit. And then another big hit from, not you, this guy. Another big hit for 52 damage. Yeah, don't send a demon to a holy brand fight. So that was easy. Ogre Kingdoms moving in to help their partner out. Calum seems to have withstood Ogre Kingdoms. You look at this shit flying. This is a Slaughter Master. Yeah, so they have these scrap launchers. With this attack that shoots 20, like it's a low-powered shotgun, which is just kind of awesome. And they have some effect. That thing is such a great option for flaming arrows, which now are in effect. They've got their pit fighters. This is their bless, reinvigoration, blood surge. So Earth 6, blood 4. And definitely it's good versus the Indies, and they're hoping that it will also be good versus Asgard. Also, this is a ton of blood slaves to bring to these battles, which is interesting. Alright. So that is up here. These guys are going to be pushing into Asgard. I guess I want to see the next battle, so I'll start going this direction and we'll see if that's where they end up fighting. Oh, as you can see here, I started a citadel in the range here, so that's nice. I also have access to Wolf Tribe, so I can start making Boots of the Messenger. Yeah. Lentia attacked Arcania, sent some sharks. Arcania has a pretty sizable crew. These are some of their Arcanian archers. The arrows fly, and now the sharks are berserk. A bit of moss body from the back. This basking shark, what's his deal? Like, he's a tough motherfucker. Alright. So the sharks start rolling in, and they're just mowing through everything. But a bunch of arrows are coming down. These fishers, they have net attacks. They have elemental weaknesses, but that doesn't matter. Well, I guess the sharks have cold arrows, so it kind of matters. The sharks are starting to thin out, but they are definitely making it through at least the PD. Or, yeah, I think these are PD that are basic archers. How are you doing? You have literally 1 HP. He has gone into wereshark form. The arrows keep coming. These horses are on guard commander. These guys have... Oh, they're paralyzed, so that's why they're not attacking anymore. Serfs are starting to retreat, but overall, Arcania is able to win the day thanks to paralysis and their archers. Definitely some... I guess the serfs were paid for, but they're comically cheap. Arcania losing the apprentices is a significant blow, but this is worse. So that is interesting. I do want Arcania to hold out over here for some time. I mean, look at the sharks. The sharks are doing great. I want Arcania to hold out for some time because I want more of the spoils for myself, since I'm pretty confident that we're going to win this war either way. My partner took a swing at Karanak, using his typical strategy of shoot a bunch of fire at the rocks. And you saw that they fired one volley and then started moving in. So he scripted them wrong, which will be his undoing, because rather than keeping a good distance, they are running in to get Divine Bladed. So that didn't work. And then big battle here in the caves. I've got some knights. That's my dog in the background. I've got some crossbowmen. I've got some maguses. I think I forgot to actually script these maguses, which was, well, it's not what I intended to do. So we start shooting like always, do a minute amount of damage, and I just start spamming luck. My horses run to the back, and they devour his disciple. So he's... I guess he hasn't been devoured yet, but he will be. The arrows are flying. These Spellrun Knights are continuing to advance. These guys were able to kill my knights. But now I have luck on pretty much all of these guys, and my crossbowmen are definitely like snipers at this close range. And so this was interesting. With the luck and the casualties caused these guys to run away. And now this Spellrun champion is running. So it worked out. Just a shit ton of luck. And then we'll see if we get any parting shots on them as they're running away, which we don't really, which is fine. So definitely a Pyrrhic victory, but a victory nonetheless. Very close one. Lost 2 maguses, which 180 gold, whatever. Lost this guy, which is a bigger loss. We did kill their disciple, and we killed most of their knights, which is pretty huge. Unfortunately, we lost a high magus on the retreat, which is also a bigger loss, but nonetheless, I will take it. That could have been way worse. And then Chassos attacked in a couple of places. So they've got 34 more knights, which is fine. Especially now that my partner has all of these orcs getting involved, and orc chariots should be very effective versus Chassos, because they're size 4, so they can trample the knights and they have enough survivability to survive. Go figure. My lucky statue leveled up, so now it makes 75 gold per turn, and has Bringer of Fortune 15. Lightning, gems, money, defense, fire gems, misfortune, and upcoming arena battle, which I will not be participating in. Greenskins North got trolled by some indies, which is fine. The only thing of note here is the Fire Lord. And lost a scout. And we're continuing to just maintain siege in Karnak. There's no reason for us to push further. So yeah, Lentia continues to make solid progress versus Arcania and Chassos. They've all but eliminated Alchera, who has already lost that cap. No word from Lusitania, Lusitania is definitely a pocket civilization. They've got about 11 provinces. They're peaceful with all their neighbors, which, I mean, at some point they will want not to be, and we'll see how that goes. Ogre Kingdoms is making waves versus Calum, which I definitely want. Well, I want Ogre Kingdoms and Calum to have success here. I want them to push back on Alar. Looks like Halamor is also attacking that. Nah, maybe. Not sure. Halamor is up here. I guess let's go ahead and see. Let's see if we can spot a battle happening. But yeah, if Ogre Kingdoms can push into these guys, because that will be a long war for Ogre Kingdoms and Calum to go all the way through Asgard and Alar and Trilliax. So that'll keep them busy for a long time, which is exactly what I want. After they are done being busy, they might go after Muspelheim, or they might go after us. But for now, I think that we don't have to worry about them, and we don't have to worry about Asgard as well, which is exactly the way we want it. To help discourage them, we've got a couple of army enhancers here to make it look like we have a big fuck-off army in Flemlin Range. Alright, so yeah, good stuff going on. I think that covers it for this turn, and I'll see you on turn 37.